Hey guys, how's it going? Varel here. Hope the lighting is okay. I'm next to the real sun, which is kind of cool. So you know how that gets finicky and does whatever it wants. And of course now new glasses, so glare on that. Yay! Anyway, how you guys been doing? Sorry this is a little late. Just to give you a little bit of work backstory right now, we were in transitioning between managers and I'm one of the supervisors. So now that we have half of our team is all new, we've been doing a lot of training and a lot of covering of shifts, a lot of working and getting things done, which is cool because you know what? We're gonna get to a point where it's gonna be awesome and everyone's gonna be ready and know what they're going to do and yay, happy, perfect team, right? Yeah, that's what I tell myself. So when I know that there's a week where I'm only having one day that I actually have off, then I'm like, yeah, it's okay, it's worth it, it's gonna be worth it. But anyway, so today's video is going to be about the hashtag 28 days of black cosplayer. I don't know why I always do that. And then I mess things up and then I just keep talking to you guys anyway. And you guys know because I don't know how to edit, so it stays in there. So today, you know, I'm kind of in a little bit of a different spot, so don't mind the cardboard in the back. That's hence like the whole moving thing that I have to start, that I'm dealing with. But I guess what I want to do before going into the hashtag a little bit is do a little bit of a backstory myself, which I'm sure some of you guys might have seen when I posted my Chelsea cosplay photo for the first time I found out about the hashtag. So I am half black. My dad's black and my mom is white. And my dad is actually pretty nerdy, so that's where this came in. That's where this came in. He actually supported all of that, and that's actually a pretty big deal because some black parents don't know a whole lot about it, and it's kind of weird, and we're used to judgments and whatnot, so they're like, don't do it, you shouldn't, and I did, and my dad was like, that's cool, I like it, what are you gonna wear next? So that was always a really big deal. But so I've been going to conventions for almost 10 years now. Actually, this convention coming up in a month is my 10 year, so that's kind of exciting. And I've been cosplaying for more or less about 7. So when I first started the cosplay scene, there wasn't really a lot of black people. We'll just say it. There was a small handful of us, and when you saw one, you knew. So you usually knew who they were, and they knew who you were because you guys kind of migrated to each other because a lot of similar stories and interests, obviously, so you became friends. And I progress and time moves on, and all of a sudden there's so many more black cosplayers. And I'm like, yes, that is awesome, you guys, let's rock this, okay? But then all of a sudden there's the, oh, you aren't the right skin color. Sailor Mars isn't black, or such and such. And you're like, really, guys? Like, the color of our skin has nothing to do with the character at all. You know what matters? Wigs. Sometimes contacts if you want to take it really seriously. And then the outfit. If people can see based off your outfit and your wig who you are, bam, problem solved. You're done. I mean, there's always this what you should and shouldn't do. Do I personally think people should change their skin color for cosplay? No. I feel like it doesn't matter what your skin color is, people will recognize who you are if it's a good costume. If you put your effort into it, people will realize who it is, and sometimes people don't know. I have costumes people don't know who it is, and that's fine. That's just mostly because they may not be aware of that fandom itself. And so all these things are going around, and it kind of just makes you wonder, why now? But then you think about it, that it's probably always been this way, and now that we have social media at the level that it is, we're only hearing about it now. So what's really exciting is seeing a group of people stand together and be like, you know what? We're tired of being told what we can't do, we're gonna do it anyway, and we're gonna show support for the people that make these decisions. So thank you so much to Princess Mentality Cosplay. I'm definitely putting her link in the description because she's amazing and totally worth following. Her costumes are on point. I'm just gonna say that she's pretty awesome, and I want to be friends with her real life friends one day. If I ever, you know, leave my part of the state and move on to a different part of the US to visit other people, that'd be cool. I've had a great chance to meet some really amazing people through this, and even better is how amazing you guys have been. Because I've actually, you know, I've had instances where people, I'm that middle ground, where because I'm lighter, in some cases, I won't be accepted by people that represent black cosplayers because I'm not dark enough. You know, and I'm like, well, I mean, I guess I can be kind of light, but that's winter time, you guys. That's how it works. But I'm also too dark to be recognized as a white cosplayer. So, you know, kind of being set in the middle sometimes, it either is good for me or it's bad. It's either good in the sense that I don't get as much harassment, I'm sure, as someone who's full black does for cosplaying certain characters, but at the same time, I don't get as much support either. So it really just kind of depends on the person and their circumstances. I was surrounded by some really amazing friends, so I had a, excuse my language, a zero fucks kind of mindset that I didn't necessarily care what other people had to say. And now I especially don't care what people have to say because I have enough confidence and I love who I am, I love what I do, and I have a lot of people that help me and help keep me motivated. So that's always a pretty big deal. And it's just one of those things where not everybody has that. Not everyone has support. Not everyone has the confidence to continue showing off, doing their cosplay, knowing that they're getting so much negative feedback. So thank you guys for following the hashtag and liking these cosplayers pages and taking the time to look at these photos and realizing, wow, they do some really great work. It really has nothing to do with their race or the color of their skin, because really this could go for anyone. You could be too Asian for one of the characters, which doesn't happen very often, but of course it's a possibility. You're too white or you're too whatever. Like Miss Sinister Cosplay, have you followed her page? Trust me, worth it. So she has a photo up of her cosplaying a storm. Oh my god, it is amazing, because she actually, you know, shaves her hair and has the mohawk and she wears the contacts. Her makeup always does amazing makeup. Right there, prime example. She's Storm, she's white, she's awesome. Who cares? So long as you know that costume is great, that's all that really matters. I'm like, yeah, I love her. She's kind of amazing. So really someone you can look up to, actually. Great cosplayer. If you don't like her page, definitely putting hers in the description as well. You totally should check her out. But it's just back to what I was saying before I started to get sidetracked, is that having you guys and me and this group of people all here to help support different cosplayers is what our community needs. Because there's so many, I don't like what she does, I don't like what they do, this person's doing this person's not doing that, how could they GoFundMe, how can they do that, why do people bother judge me? It's so much negative posts that I see, and it's really sad and disheartening, because I mean, remember guys, we're all nerds, geeks, whatever you want to call us. We watch cartoons, we play video games, we dress up as characters, we read comic books. I mean, we have a pretty unique set of fandoms, really. And we used to be the ones that got picked on and didn't have friends and was the nerdy one that everyone made fun of in school and didn't have friends. And now we have this big group of people that likes the same thing that we do, that are open and honest about it. And now we're hating on each other. I don't know. That seems a little sketch to me. Like, let's not become the bully. Let's be friends with one another. Let's be supportive and help each other. I'm not necessarily saying everybody has to be friends, rainbows, and unicorns, because realistically, that's never gonna happen. But why don't we start being more open-minded to other people? Different colors, different sizes, body positivity. I mean, come on. That's another thing. Someone's too big for a costume? Come on. That's like not really cool. That's another thing. I mean, if their costume's good, then their costume's good. They're a cosplayer. If their costume's not that good, they put effort into it, who cares? They love it. They have fun. That's all that really matters. So it's just kind of one of those things that I just want everyone to get along. I know, sorry, I had to throw that in there. But it's just, we are a very unique set of people that have really, I think, awesome tastes. And why not just be friends with more people instead of hating more people? I mean, the more friends I make, the happier I get. I mean, I'm down. I'm like, yeah, I got friends. I'm gonna go to this con and this date and know that I actually have people to hang out with. I mean, that's kind of cool, you know? Or I have people that are like, wow, you're going to that convention, so am I can't wait to meet you. And I'm like, yay, let's hang out. Let's get lunch. It's gonna be awesome. Let's cosplay. Let's cosplay together, guys. You know? So, just remember this. You don't necessarily have to like a cosplay someone has. Totally fine. We all have our personal preferences. There are costumes I have seen and that I personally don't like for different reasons. But for one, it's never polite to ever say anything to them. Now, if someone says, I have constructive criticism about this costume, you know what I'm going to say? Oh, you forgot to hem on this. Or maybe you should have tried this color on that. Or I'm going to say, oh my God, it's awesome. You know? But never does it need to get to a point where it is super mean or unnecessary. So let's just, you don't like something, just bypass it. This is the internet, you can scroll. Just keep scrolling, be like, oh, nah, not my thing. Keep going. And really, go to a convention. Don't see something you like, be like, keep going. That's what I do. I'm like, oh, you know, or wow, that's, you know, cool idea or cool concept, and then just keep going. So let's just I guess what I'm rambling and getting to was that this hashtag is a really great eye-opener for myself as well in regards to the negativity and the hate that we have for one another. And I want to do what I can to bring awareness and to bring like love, really. Let's bring love. So once I get my page rolling again and I'm not busy moving and working all the time, I'm featuring other cosplayers. No matter what, like who they are. I'm going to feature them, and that's, to me, what I want to do to help bring some positivity into our community. And I would love it if you guys continued following me and continued maybe even following them if you find you like what they have to offer. Because that's the best way for us to find out about one another, is to share each other and see, wow, look at that person that I never knew even existed. Because there are a whole lot of really good cosplayers I found this month. But I am actually apparently running out of time, so I hope this wasn't too much of a ramble post for you. It was just a lot of emotion. It means really a whole lot to me. So I wanted to make sure that I had the chance to talk to you guys about it in me, my natural glory. See my hair? This is my natural hair. No contacts. I have a little bit of foundation on, I'm not gonna lie about that. You know, I'm not natural completely, but you know, it's just, this means a whole lot to me, and I feel like with you guys, you'd actually listen, that you understand. And even if no one actually takes this video seriously, at least I know I had a chance to vent my emotions and my feelings about our community, and know that from this day forward, I am taking an effort into making sure that our community is a nicer one. So more volunteering on my part, for one, and more support and caring for others. It's not just going to be about me anymore. It's going to be about the community. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully you guys continue to follow me. You know, I'm trying to keep you guys entertained. What can I say? But anyway, Varel out. You guys have a great day. Once I figure out for sure what days my work schedule is going to look like, I'll be sure to let you guys know the new set date for videos. Until then, I'm going to try to stick with Sundays. All right, have a good one. See you guys later.